indicators from the investment point of view. If you look at the World Bank index, if you look, Indonesia is on the rank of 91, from 191 country. Even though there is an improvement from 2016, because it was 106, and now it's become 91, which is some improvement, but it's still, we need to improve even more. We should be thinking about how do we attract and how do we monetize all our resources. Are we just leave everything on the ground for a bit, and then we just enjoying import and things like that? Or we should be able to make everything become more competitive, more efficient. Probably 10 years ago, 20 years ago, some of the nationalist group may think that we should be self-sufficient on our energy, which is difficult. It's easy said than done. Because of being self-sufficient, we have to have enough resource, and we have to have enough capital to extract, and we have to have enough industry to grow in order to capture all those natural resources. So now we are moving, from the self-sufficiency to become the energy security. As long as we secure our energy, no matter where the molecule coming from, but we should be able to fulfill our demand. So security of supplies become important in this days, era. So I do agree with what ministers say, that we have to be competitive, efficient. Okay, let's work on it, because the bottom line is how do we attract the investor to come, monetize our resources, because we need to improve our reserve replacement ratio, and then stay with the competitive way of doing business, and improve of the ease of doing business index. So if we could combine, between those 2, 3, 4, 5 factors into one, and us as policymakers, together with the government, and provide with such a regulation that could leverage our industry, I think that's our aim, our goals, in the future. The government of Indonesia, it has to think globally. This cannot just be a local, and then we're trying to push the investor and to invest in Indonesia. Well, we never consider the global competitiveness. I'm a strong believer, actually, for the future of Indonesia, if we can work together, because of the communications between the policymakers and the industries need to be improved. Then we have to channel all the demand, all the things that we think there is a difficulties, in order to find solutions. I do believe if with the open government, and also the understanding of the industry with all the things happening in the country, I do believe that we can find a solution in the future.